Okay. See that approval. I'm still facing same error. Not sure actually what I need to do. Either we need to change the instance or something we need to find. But what we'll do is today we'll see the concepts in the procurement side, requisition side. So that we will go for that now. But
Rama, I also tried to create the equation. It's going to reject mode, Rama.
yeah,
Like, what was
yeah,
the?
that
Is
is.
that the same?
See, somebody has done some modifications in the BPM. Okay. So once
Okay. Uh huh.
BPM is not working, then our things won't work. So for
So
that,
I have
what
given some of the.
uh,
Yeah, go ahead, Rama. Yeah.
now further what I am trying to do is I need to give one more instance for the PR to PO creation and all. Just for a few
Okay.
days, I'll provide some other instance
Yeah.
for practice and all. I'm still
Yeah,
trying
that
for
would be
that.
better.
I'm still trying. So I'll provide
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, Rama. Yeah.
So today, so we saw so far. Let me start. Yeah, record. So far we have seen the. Can you go on mute, please, everybody? Okay. So we have seen the PR creations. PR creations. So far we observed PR creations. So we saw only two kind of things. One is enter through the item wise PR creation, and another one is non-catalog, right? So now along with we have a lot of other options also. Now so far we have seen enter item for PR creation. So second one is non-catalog. Okay, non-catalog item. So these are two options we have seen. Now we will see. So catalogs. So how to create the PR through catalogs. So catalogs we have it three types. One is punch out catalog, and local catalog and information catalog. Okay, but see, I'll give the small idea about what is local, what is information, what is punch out. So information catalog is just it provides the information. Means the catalog purpose of the catalog is just you that catalog will provide just info of item, info of catalog, info of category, all those things. But from that information catalog, the system will not allow to create any PR. Okay, just for information point of view, if you want to see in our portal, in our SSP is the self-service procurement, the area where we are seeing the purchase requisition, shop by category, all those things. That is the SSP page. Okay, so information catalog will be helpful to display the item catalog, all this information. From that catalog, system never allowed to create the any PRs. Okay, next one is local catalog. So local catalog is the catalogs which are created in the system in the cloud. So using that one, we system will allow to make the PRs. What is punch out catalog is, so we are not creating the PRs directly into the system. So whenever if it is a punch out, so let us say uh, punch out means we are connecting to the third party system. Let us say Amazon or Flipkart. Okay, so what system will do is system will give some kind of API to connect to the third party. So we have a setup for that. So if it is a punch out, we are connecting to the supplier portal, not supplier portal. It is a third party website. Okay, let us say examples is Flipkart, Amazon. So we are connecting to that particular URL. From there, whichever items we need, so we are going to add to the cart, and once you submit the button in that particular in their page, then automatically system will transfer whatever items you have selected in that specific URL. From there, system will transfer the things to the cloud system. So in the cloud, again, system will allow to create the PRs. So here, during our PR creation, the items are not selecting from our cloud. We are selecting from third party URL, either Amazon or Flipkart. There are a lot of URLs we can build. Okay. So using that, we are pulling the data and creating the PR. That is the punch out catalog. So the system, I mean, the Oracle will support three kind of catalogs. One is local, punch out, and information. Information is just dummy, it is no use. And then along with system will allow to make a public list. Public list. Public list means just it will display. For example, let us say in your company, you people are some, I mean, some companies they are using some of the items. Procurement will be more frequently. They are creating the PRs for that specific items, maybe or specific categories. Okay, so instead of every time going to non-catalog, selecting that category, going to enter item, selecting the item, it will be a time consumption process. Means it is a tedious job, right? So that is the reason. So whichever items or categories are frequently used for creation of PR, all those things club together, it will make a one list, public list. Okay, so based on restriction of POs or based on the data access, we can restrict this public list can be visible only for specific BUs or it will be visible for all BUs. So like that we have a restriction. So according to that, we can frame that particular setup. Then we can utilize while creating the PR. Okay, so another one is smart form. So smart form also it is similar like a catalog kind of thing, but little bit small kind of difference is there. So that we'll see how we are going to configure these things in the what you call Oracle Cloud. Okay, so these things we have already observed, enter item and non-catalog. So those things where we can see the system, go to application. So procurement. So once you have procurement requester, prepare advanced procurement requester, so almost all the options will find. So catalog will be catalog administrator. Okay, so we already given the list of what you call job roles. So with the help of that, we can find out the catalogs. So my receipts will enable based on advanced procurement request job role. So once you have that, system will display this icon, or else it won't show at all. Now I'm going to purchase requisitions. Now I was telling right, enter requisition line is we already seen. Request non-catalog also we have seen. So what could be the difference is here system will allow to create the PR for item, here without item, only categories. Now I am going to create the local catalog. So go to catalogs. So what is the setup is create the local catalog and then assign to content zone. Okay, then only the your catalog will appear into the SSP page. Okay, now go to all list here category. See this category catalog category hierarchy. Similar like we have seen in the, let me create one more category there. So first I'll create the category in the functional area catalog. Go to setup and maintenance. Procurement. Here, where is it? Purchasing catalogs, sorry, categories. Go to functional area catalog. You take any purchasing or inventory. So select that. So functional area. Sometimes functional area won't show. I don't know. Let me show filters. Functional area, right? Application development. It has to show functional area automatically it will show. But since we have a lot of categories, hide the fields. Let me open. So I'm taking purchasing catalog. See, usually in the live environments, we can see what you call only one catalog or more, or two or maximum three. See, the Oracle recommended thing is for one catalog, you can add your all functional areas, not a problem. Purchasing you can add, inventory you can add, order management you can add, and planning you can add. But no one will create this many catalogs in the system. Okay, maximum you can see one or two, maybe three. Okay, so now I'm adding here my one category. Go to purchasing. So click on plus. Okay, so category name I'm giving. So already I given some SR01. So SR02 electronic items. Okay, so we'll give some, sorry, it will come automatically. Description, if you want, you can save that. And display in supplier profile. So supplier profile is this will be content mappings we have during punch out. This will be helpful. So I am keeping as it is this one. So click on OK. Now I added one category. Okay. So first we need to add the category in the functional area. So click on save and close. Click on done. Now go to catalogs. Catalogs. Catalog and category hierarchy. Okay. So let's say I wanted to add my own catalog. See, these are the browsing catalogs. Whatever we are observing here, Amazon, all these things are browsing. Okay. But categories will come always from the functional area catalog only. Okay. So let me let me add my browsing category. SR02 electronic items. Copy description. If we have any image URL, you can keep, or otherwise save and close. Now what I added, I have added browsing category. Okay. Now go there. Go to SR electronic. So here I am adding my category. Category which is coming from functional area catalog. So now SR02 is showing. So why it is not showing others? Because there is no here we have only one particular category we have. So that is the reason system is not showing. So select your category name, apply and done. So always insert item categories will come from the functional area catalog. Okay. Then after that, if you go here, you can find your category. This is the browsing category. This is the actual category. So like that, if you want to add more number of categories, first you need to add to the functional area catalog. Okay. So after that, click on done. So now I'm just creating the local area catalog. So go to catalog, So creating local catalog. Okay. So click on this creating local catalog. So you can give SR02 local. So procurement BU is mine is SR01. So here there are a lot of options. Include items from all agreements. Means whatever agreements which are present under this BU, for this BU, are you going to bring all items for agreements? If you have a such a scenario, you can include it. So include items from specific agreements. So there are a lot of options are there. So whichever option you want, you can select. Or include all master items. So IOM, if you want to bring, you can select this one. Okay. So I'm going to go for first one, or if you want, you can go for second one also. But here, before selecting this one, you have to create the agreements. Okay. So I'm going to first one. It is very easy. Just create the agreement and bring here. Okay. Similarly here, categories. You want to add all include items for all categories or specific categories. So I want to keep specific categories. So click on place. Now mine is SR02. So now system will be showing type is browsing. This one is the actual. Okay. So I have to select the specific categories one. Wherever type equal to item, those are the actual categories. Okay. So that's all here. Then save and close. Now what I will do is I'll create one BPA agreement. Go to purchase agreements, because I wanted to bring that particular catalog into the SSP page. Okay, so create agreement SR01, create. So BPA is the blanket purchase agreement. So we have a two types of agreements. One is CPA and BPA. CPA is contract purchase agreement. BPA is blanket purchase agreement. So when they will go for CPA is whenever the buyer want to make a agreement with the supplier on terms and conditions. So it is not a specific item. Just whatever supplier will be supplying the items on top of all the things or some terms and conditions point of view. If you want to build an agreement, then they will go for CPA, but BPA on specific item. So whichever item we are defining here, for this specific item we will make a agreement with the supplier, that is the BPA. But CPA, the agreement will build on whatever supplies, whatever item they are going to supply. Okay. Now the BPA agreement will start from which date, and you want to end for how many years. So I want to keep end date as next year. Agreement amount. So let us say 45,000 or whatever, 45,000. And what is the minimum release amount? Minimum release amount means, for example, let us say if I give 100. So always when you are releasing the PR, okay, when you are releasing the PR, the amount is minimum 100. If it is less than 100, system won't allow to make a PO. Okay, that is the minimum released amount. Okay, and then this particular agreement will end up by 8/11/22, and this is the total agreement value. So moment whenever if you are creating the PRs, so automatically once PR is converted into PO, automatically this agreement amount will reduce. For example, today is 45,000. So you made a 1,000 goods you have purchased from the supplier. So here somewhere like here it will show the transactions. So the based on the transactions, the amount will automatically reduce. So we can make your purchasing of the goods till 45,000. That is the agreement amount. Okay. Now I'm keeping plus. I'm keeping my item here. SR01. Let us say Lenovo laptop. Okay. So if you want, you can give supplier item. So sometimes, our item and supplier item might be different. So if you have any kind of such scenario, you can select it. Okay. So the price. So the price by default will come from item master. If you want, you can change it. So let us say $40. Okay. So this is the price we are going to make a agreement for specific item with the supplier. Okay. So along with we have a controls. So the controls, for example, the controls, it will show what is the requisition BU, all those things it will come based on the supplied side. But here order creation options. You want to automatically generate the orders once PR has been approved. So if you check the checkbox, what system will do is system automatically create the POs once the PR has been approved. Okay. And automatically submit for approval. So after creation, it will send for approval also. If you don't require, you can uncheck this one. Similarly, grouping requisitions. So for example, let's say we have a 2 to 3 PRs. The PRs are having same data, same item. Okay. So once based on the checkbox, system will group it to one PO. So like that, you can make any option whichever you want. You can select it. And these things we'll see bit later. Right? We have a pricing kind of strategies. So that we'll see. And notification controls. So this week came recently, it has came, but I need to see what is the exact functionality of this. Earlier it was not there in this one. And here we have a add all business units. So we have, see now with respect to my procurement BU, it is working. So for example, let me click on plus. What is add all? I don't know what is add all. Add all business units. Maybe this is for whichever BUs are present under the, okay. No, under your legal entity, whatever BUs which are there. So when you click on add, so everything system will pull automatically. That is the only option, otherwise nothing. So here SR02 is also part of my SR legal entity, SR01 legal entity. So automatically test came, but here for this particular requisition we have not made supplied site, we have not made. That is the reason system will be showing as a blank. So if you made that what you call supplied site level address, so system will automatically pull here. So let it be, go for delete. So I'm going with the SR01. Okay. And this one will be automatic submission, and then click on save and submit. Okay. Now I made the BPA. Now we will just cross verify what is the BPA approval. So they made automatic. Okay. So click on search. Still pending approval. Open this. Okay, it is automatic. So it will, after some time, it will go. Search back again. See, it is open. Okay. Now go to your local catalog. Go to home, catalogs, manage catalogs. So now SR02, right? So go here, click on edit. Yeah, here nothing. Including, we are including all items, right? Or for example, include items from specific agreements. So here we can pass your agreement number. So what system will do? Under this agreement, whichever items are there, those items will appear in the SSP page. Save and close. After creating this one, what is the next step is go to content zone. So already I made a content zone for SR01. So I'll create a separate content zone. Or 1 second. Any of procurement BU is same. Okay, click on edit. Now I will add, because see, procurement BU is same, right? So I'll add here itself. Click on plus. Now I can add SR02. Okay, so like that we can see whatever catalog, public shopping list, smart forms, whatever we are created. So all those things you must add to the content zone, or else it won't appear in the SSP page. The usage is requisition. Okay, and here security. So this particular content zone will be available to all, or only secured by requisition by you, or secured by worker also we have. So whichever option you want, you can select. So I am selecting secured by requisition by you. So it means that this particular content zone will be visible only for SR01. Okay. Now save and close. Now I have made a local catalog and I have added to the content zone. Now just one time you sign out and sign in. It's not required, but just for safer side. Confirm. Go back. Procurement. Purchase equations. So where you can find is, we can find under the shop by category. Okay. So here still it has not came. This is my old one. Okay. 1 second. Sometimes it will take time. SR01 office supplies. Open again. Procurement purchase equations. Not it come still, you know. Just to come. Okay, let me. It is a surgery one. Okay. But we made SR01 agreement also, we made SR01 only, right? I think yes. Go to manage agreements. This is the one. SR01 only. Okay, this is correct. and then we made to content zone. So it is in open. So end date is 11th, fine. Then go to catalog once. Let me verify. Catalogs. Manage content zones. So SR01 here. Okay. And then we made both requisition smart forms. Okay. So setup wise correct. Let me go back here. Go to purchase equations. What's the problem here? Let me sign out. Procurement purchase equations. That's all only. It has to come automatically. Okay. Let me create a separate content zone. I don't think so. It has to work that way. Manage content zones. Requisition SR01 and SR01. What is the problem here? SR02 manage catalogs. SR02 local. Click on edit. Include items from specific agreements. So given that I think things are correct only. Purchase equations. Shop by category forms are coming. So let me try this. Search here. Purchase equations. Let me see. Otherwise, we'll go there. It's not working. SR01 office. Oh, you have to add that, I guess. Okay, 1 second. So go to catalogs. Go to local catalog. Catalogs. SR02. Edit. So we had it directly category here, right? That is the include items from specific categories. That is also one kind of reason. Browsing we have not added because the shop by category will come first browsing and then under that underneath it will come the categories. Let me try. Save and close. Click on done. Go here. Go to purchase equations. Shop by category. What is the problem? Just one time I'll do, or else we'll go for another topic. We don't want to waste time here. Usual test to come. Procurement, requisitions, show by category. Okay, last what I will do is I'll content zone always only one content zone. Catalogs. I'll create one more content zone. Let us see. Just for testing purpose, click on plus SR02 content. Okay, so here I'm adding that SR02. Rest of the things will be secured by SR01. Apply and done. Save and close. Sign out. Confirm. Go to procurement, requisitions, shop by category. Oh my god. That's all only we have to do. Okay, so I'll check it out. There is nothing here. It has to show the categories one by one here. Okay, so that is the way to create the local catalog. Then we'll go for another one. I'll check it out. What is the problem? But that is the one. So information catalog, it is just for information that I will show a bit later. So we'll go for public list. Public list is, so punch out we'll see later tomorrow. Okay, so public list is nothing but again same kind of things. So if we go here, go to catalog. Okay, so similarly how we created a local catalog, similar way you have to make the public shopping list. Okay, so here just you need to add your shopping list name. So SR02 public list. Okay, then start date. So add from catalog, it is like once you have the items in that, then you can do. But if I see, if I click on add from catalog, what system will do is system will connect from here. So whenever any items are present or under this any specific catalog, system will try to add. For example, let us say if I select this, so there is no items at all. Okay, so what I will do is I created a what you call public list. Okay, and then so that public list adding the items we'll see while creating the purchase equation. So now you go to again public list, manage public list, click on yes, go to catalogs, public shopping list. So we added two things. Okay, now this one I need to add to the contingent assignment. So click on done, go here, content zone. So first one only I'm taking. So I don't know why you need to go for that. Edit, then add your public list here. So SR02 is my new one. Okay, Save and close. Okay, let me open this. Sometimes save karo, then close. Save and close. Then just sign out and sign in back. Sign out. Confirm. Sign in back. Procurement. Purchase requisitions. So here we can find the shopping lists. Okay, so your shopping list has came. So how to add the items for this is, for example, let's say, see here there is no items. I have verified the things. There is no items, but let us say I want to add this category. So click on this. Now it will ask request. You create the non-catalog. Select this. Whenever if you are creating this particular catalog request, non-catalog request, why it is now what I am doing, whatever I'm creating, let us say those are the frequently created things. So instead of creating every time through this way, I'm adding to the add to shopping list. Okay, so that next time I no need to go for create non-catalog request. I'll go for public list there. You just click on you add to cart, automatically system will fill this data. I'll show that one. So let us see here electronic. Okay, so now peripherals or something. Okay, so let us say 100 each. So pricing is some 56. So before I add to cart, just I'm adding to the my shopping list. Okay, so here we already created that what you called shopping list here. So if you don't want to go for this, you can create your own. Usually only one public shopping list will be there, because for demo purpose I added two things, but mostly you can see one public shopping list. Let us say this is some electronic goods. Okay, so just save and close. So what system will do? System automatically this added this non-catalog to that. Just now add to cart and proceed it. So I don't want to go for that. So okay. So click on now purchase equations. Now go here. Okay. So electronic goods came here automatically. See, this is also one public shopping list. This is also shopping list. So here, if I go here, what system will do? System will show under this one what and all shopping list we have, because we have not added directly here. Okay, so we added to separate my shopping lists. So why here it is not coming is, so I need to verify why these things are not coming. Now whatever shopping list we added, so those things will appear here. For example, let's say electronics we added just now, right? You select this, automatically system will display this one, whatever items which you added. So then just select this and add to cart and prepare your what you called purchase requisition. Okay, so instead of adding the things in the what you called in the page in the template, so system will automatically create this particular item or whatever non-catalog as a template. Then using the template you can create your PR creation. So that is the only advantage. Okay, so now this is the public list creation. So public list also, why we have not came these things is because while adding the non-catalog, add to shopping cart is there, right? So there you have to select this particular shopping list. Then automatically system will add your items to this shopping list. Okay, so we'll try one more time. Let us say smart form. So I'll show how to do that. So this is my smart form. Add to shopping list. Add to shopping list. So here, oh, here it is not coming at all. Okay, so select this and save and close. Now this particular smart form also will appear here. Office supplies. See, this is, yeah, electronic goods. See here, the simple logic is whichever, while creating the PR, whichever things which are frequently we are using, just you need to add to the add to the list, so that next time you don't need to go for those blank templates. Instead of that, you come here and select the PRs. So that is the only one provision which is providing in the shopping list. Okay, and then smart form. So what could be the smart form is, so let me try here the shop by category. I don't know why mine is not showing here. Harsh, anything is missing here?
For
Local
which
catalog,
one are yours?
local
For
catalog, local
local
catalog.
catalog.
Uh,
Let us see once again. SR02 should come, na?
yeah.
We'll have to check only. I don't recall all
Mm,
of that.
rest to come SR02. Okay, so I'll check it out. So nothing here, just create the local catalog and add to the content zone. So based on your security, system will display the all shop by categories here. Okay. So next to third one is smart form. So what is the key difference between smart form and this local catalog is, in the local catalog always the items has to be embedded either with the agreements. Okay, but in smart forms, mostly the smart forms used for non-catalog things. So there are two things. One is entered by item and another one is non-catalog requests. So for non-catalog, the smart forms will be widely used. Go to catalog, manage smart forms. Okay, so click on plus. So provide the smart form name. Let's say SR02 smart form. So any instructions, keywords, smart form SR2. Okay. So what is the line type here? See here, default item information, default supply information. So whenever if it is the checkbox is checked, then system, I mean, while creating the order, while creating the PR, system will allow to modify the things. Okay. For example, here, let me give something electronic. Okay. And restrict to browsing category. If you want to restrict only specific to browsing category, we can select here, or else we can select only category name. Okay, so electronic something fitness. So what is the quantity? Some, let us say some 5,000. So each or dozen, whatever. Pricing 45. So wherever we have a checkbox is checked, then it will be editable. Okay. And similarly, default supplier information. So any specific supplier you want to bring or any specific agreement you want to bring, you can bring here. So I want to bring supplier name SR01. Sorry. Okay. And then supplier site, contact. Okay, supplier item number if you have anything. So you can also bring that. And negotiation required, negotiated, these things will be used for like when you are moving the PR to PO, system will create the RFQ things. Okay, so those things we'll see while discussing about RFQ thing. And here we have a information template assignments. Any, see, I said right, information catalog. Okay, so that particular things you can add here. And catalog assignment for category browsing. So this is also like a catalog category hierarchy. If you want to add that, you can add, or else you can ignore. Just let me add one thing here. So let us say some 4 to 5 things we need to add. Apply and done. Category assignments for catalog browsing. Okay, and if you have any attachments, you can add it. Right. So then save and close. You need to add this one to SR 02. Then add to the content zone. Go here, go to content zone. So first one only, open this. Okay, so add your smartphone. SR02 is my smartphone. Okay, save and close. Click on done. Go to purchase equations. So smart forms will come here. Request forms. So whatever I created, it has to display here. Okay, so system will bring my item and then category and then supplier, all those things from the smartphone. Then add to cart. So currency, add to cart and proceed to create the item. So these are like what you called template creations. Okay, so instead of adding every time enter by item or non-catalog, instead of adding one by one, so we can make a one template, standard template, which are very frequently buying from the purchase from the supplier. So the template we can use while creating the purchase equations. So these are the various types. So punch out I'll cover tomorrow. Punch out is like just we have some 3 to 4 steps are there, but I'll show to you how to do that. Okay, so once punch out will cover, then this particular topic will be over. But that one surprising thing is like local catalog, I don't know why it is not showing. I'll check it out, that one. So usual it has to come here. Now this is some different. This is what this is, we got it from smart forms. Smart form this is. I'll check it out, guys. I'll check it out that. And it will come like this, one by one, everything will come. Okay, so tomorrow we'll cover that punch out. Then for PR approval things, I have to either I'll provide separate instance for practice. I'll check and I'll get back to you. Okay, so any questions today's class?
No, nothing.
Okay. Okay, then tomorrow we'll meet So we'll cover remaining things.
Okay.
Bye. Good night.